What were we coming back into there, B? What is that? What is that? What kind of music? What is this? I don't recognize this. Oh, I can dance to it now. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I don't hear myself. Can you hear me right now?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hello, everybody. How are you? Good evening. Welcome to our numero dos, the Kaotic Sports Show here on Kaotic Radio. You can always get a hold of us. Hey, you know what? If we want to take a call, we take a call. If you want to talk about football, because we're going to be talking a lot about football in the second half here. 909-323-2626. That is right. I'm good with numbers. Give me the thumbs up on that one. Yeah, if you want to catch us on, we're on Kaotic Sports on Facebook. We are Kaotic Sports 1 on Instagram. Catch with us if you want to talk to us. CBA is, he's stuck in Vegas. That's such a CBA thing to do. But yeah, he is stuck in Vegas. He couldn't make it this weekend. We had a show in about a month, so we said let's just do it the B and J style. So, did this come out? I think that came out wrong. I apologize.
You do it J and B style.
Let's do the J and B. It's a J and B style. J and B style, absolutely. So yeah, good evening. Kaotic Sports. We are here for your entertainment every. I'm not even gonna say every Sunday. We're here some Sundays between 6 and 8 p.m., 6:24 to 8 p.m. some Sundays. And we're glad you're here while watching. Hello, Jose. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Caesar. I see you. Three of you are online right now. I appreciate you. And so good to see you. Good to have you. And
restarted because I had to restart.
I did.
It. Okay.
I did restart. It's a little. Oh, you restarted it the second time.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Let's do that one more time. Oh, I'm moving there. That's it. I think I'm good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might be like, let's see. Let's leave this page right here. We're gonna start this bad boy up again, and it shows 3 people looking at it. Here we go. Share it is. Oh no, I think I'm good. I think we're good to go. So yeah. So every Sunday, most Sunday evenings, some Sunday, every now and then on Sundays. But yeah, so 909-323-2626 if you want to talk a little bit about sports. We're going to be talking about football. We're going to be talking about a lot about football because I just came back from Vegas and CBA is still in Vegas. We're going to be talking about some sports gambling. We're going to be talking about mostly football, unders and overs. It got us into some trouble last year and might get us into some trouble again this year. I believe B and I did okay with our bets last year. I believe I cashed out some, not all, but that's how those things go.
That Raiders under one.
Actually, I did you know what? Take it back. I take it back. I did quite well on those bets last year because I did have the Rams to make the Super Bowl, and that was a 6-1 odds. So yeah, I did quite well on my bets last year. Even I missed a few. There are going to be some easy ones here going on. So there's the question is what's up with the connection online here? So something went awry. So we did get something going on right here. So that's something ain't right now. So all right, let's close that out. Thank you, Caesar, for that. We'll try to figure that out. So football unders and overs. There's a lot of hype we were talking about. And we were just talking about right now is the team with the most amount of hype going into this season is the Cleveland Browns. Like seriously, the Cleveland Browns. I don't know how that's possible, but that is true. The Cleveland Browns with the newly signed Odell Beckham Jr. They got Jarvis Landry, who by the way were teammates with each other at LSU. They were the starting wide receivers in the same year for LSU. They are both on the Cleveland Browns with Baker Mayfield and truly sports related. You did see Baker Mayfield's shotgun attempt.
I did. It was horrible.
He got so much props for that.
That was a horrible shot.
But then, and it's funny because I saw that they were talking to Steve Stone Cold Austin, right? And they were asking him about Baker Mayfield's about shotgun, and he couldn't praise it enough. And I went, this is coming from the guy who used to slam 2 cans of beer together, and they would all fall out, and basically he'd pour in 3 ounces into his mouth from 2 cans. Gave that guy props because he essentially
because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah, exactly. He saw he was on the can. He tipped his beer up. He took a sip and then he said, "Oh, screw this!" And he grabbed. Somebody threw him a beer. He. The only part I'll give him props for is he didn't grab a pen or key to poke the hole into. He took his teeth and ripped the hole with his teeth, and then basically guzzled the beer. He buzzed. I'd say any good shotgun, you're only getting about 2/3 of the beer down anyway.
Yeah.
He got about half the beer. So yeah, and he's got the porn douche stash too. So I think that took points away from me as well. So yeah, but the Cleveland Browns are definitely gonna be the team that is most hyped about this year. They are favored. They are a favor to win their division, the AL, the AL,
They are not winning their
the
division.
AFC Central.
That's ridiculous.
You know what? You do not know what Pittsburgh's going to be without Bell and Brown for the entire year. You really don't.
They're pretty good without
Without Bell
last year.
right? But now you're talking about without Brown too. That means
Juju Smith-Schuster is pretty okay.
pretty great as a number 2. Let's see what he does as a number 1. So you're not sure, right? You think you know what's going to happen, right? And you don't think Cincinnati is going to be of any real power or any force
because Vontaze went to the Lakers. I mean, went to the Raiders.
Yeah.
If there was ever a better Raiders signing, I don't know.
Yes, I mean honestly, if Len Matuzak could come back to life, shoot up some steroids, and then become a Raider again, that would be about it. But yeah, no, and then you Baltimore. I mean, Baltimore's always gonna have a good defense. But yeah, what the hell? Like, I mean, it's hard to say Lamar Jackson's going to be able to do it for a full season, but we'll see. So, but yeah, Cleveland is one of the favorites to win the division. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about a lot about the under overs in football, because the under overs are crazy, and that's where I hate to say it, it's a lot of fun. If you don't mind putting out $100 or so, whatever you feel comfortable with for an entire season. Keeping track of teams when they only have one win, when you bet the unders and they only have a couple wins, like the Buffaloes and the New York, the Jets, and all the teams with the rookies that I bet last year against, it's quite fun to see those teams kind of like epically fall down and fall at the wayside, and vice versa. When I had the over on the Rams last year, and they easily killed that over. So, B, you have those numbers in front of you.
I got them all for you.
Let's start off with the local teams. What are the Rams and the Chargers going off at for under overs?
The Rams are 10.5.
10.5, which seems pretty doable. They won 13 last year.
They did win 13.
Yeah, so let's just call that a lock. I'm calling that a lock. We're calling that a lock. They're going to win 11 games for sure, even if they have a couple faults. They're just too talented of a team. They lost Ndamukong Suh. They picked up Eric Weddle, who's basically at the same stage of his career and equally as good at his position as Ndamukong Suh was at his. And they brought in Clay Matthews. Clay Matthews is an outside rushing pressure, which they haven't had because they're so because I guess maybe because Aaron Donald
they're so dominant on the
they're
line.
so dominant on the inside that they don't need an outside rushing pressure. But yeah, no, I think that's a lock right there. And what about the Chargers?
9.5.
9.5. That seems right about exactly where it should be, especially not knowing what Melvin Gordon's going to do.
The under's getting plus 120.
Yeah, see, there you go. So I mean, do you think that they put together a really good season last year? Their defense looks much better, and they do have good backups at running back. But when your starting running back is holding out, and that's just crazy too. We could talk about that too, about these running backs that are just starting to hold out because hell, it worked for Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell wasn't under contract. Le'Veon Bell was issued a franchise tag, in the past, and these guys are all like, I'm not playing these last 2 years of my contract in order to try to get a new deal. But all right, so let's go over some of the top market teams like the Patriots and the Eagles and the Cowboys. What are we looking at? Raiders.
Patriots 11.
11. Are they? I'm guessing they're the highest then.
They are.
Yeah. So the Rams are 10.5. The Patriots are 11. Patriots. Yeah. Patriots have a tendency sometimes to take a couple games off, whether it's in the beginning of the year or towards the end of the year when they already have the division locked up. So I think 11 is actually right where it needs to be. It'll probably end up being 12. Somewhere around there. But I like that half. I like the Rams half. 10.5 sounds a lot better than the 11.
Well, the Chiefs are 10.5 also too.
Lock it up. Can you see
for the over?
Can you see them not winning about the same amount of games they did last year?
With Mr. Cheat Code Patrick Mahomes.
What's cheat code?
He's just a cheat code. He should be that good.
No.
He's like Bo Jackson in the old.
Absolutely. Tecmo Bowl? Yeah. Now you're
Jackson.
talking my language.
Yeah.
Now you're talking 47-year-old white guy language. Yeah. So no, absolutely. So it's one of those things where I think that's an absolute lock. Lock it up. The Chiefs are going over.
Okay. You want the Colts?
The Colts did very well last year.
The Colts are actually the Saints are the other 10.5 game.
10. Oof.
Saints got 10.5.
That division is tough. So it's hard for me to say that, they'll absolutely do it. But, I could see it happening. I'd probably lean towards which side had plus money. Which side has the plus money?
Plus money on the Saints is plus 130 on the over.
On the over?
Yeah.
See, so that means more people are betting the under. More people are thinking, hell, Drew Brees didn't look that great at the end of the year last year. In that division, for some reason, a team always comes out of that division. No matter what. The Falcons made the Super Bowl 3 years ago. The Carolina Panthers 4 or 5 years ago. They still have the same starting quarterbacks. I see that's a possibility where that's definitely where the unders where to go.
Yeah, but I think Drew Brees is going to get old this year.
Drew Brees got old last year,
and yeah,
he was mediocre from I believe game 11 on.
Yeah, he's going to get mediocre from like game 7 now. It's just what's going to happen.
Yeah, you're going to run it.
You can't put Zion out there.
You can't. You can't.
Well, you play a great tight end.
Why is that every basketball player is a tight end?
Because they're tall and they can get the 10 yards down.
And they're big.
They can get it. Yeah.
And they're big and they can jump.
The Colts were at 10.
Ooh, that's a weakish division. But then you never know what Houston's going to be. Yeah, that's a tough one. I would probably lean towards the under on that one.
Okay, Eagles are at 10. I'm going under.
I would go under as well.
Going under for that one.
Yeah, I mean, like, who are the Eagles? Oh, the Eagles did get Deshaun back, didn't they?
They did.
They did get Deshaun back. So I'm like, who?
And they still have Long on the line too, right?
Yeah, who? No, Long retired.
Long retired.
Long retired. But who are their what was I going to say? I think Sandy Pantaloni's just distracted me. I saw something that I shouldn't have seen. But no, who is their skill positions in Philadelphia? You got Jordan Matthews at one wide receiver. You got Alshon. Alshon's on another one. I don't know. I just don't know how complete of a team that is. They've had success, and sometimes teams that have had success who don't have that man named Tom Brady involved in the team, they seem to not try quite. They don't have that same fire inside of them, So, so in case you missed it, that was a early plug for Sandy Pantaloni's. Sandy's Insights comes up next at 8 p.m. So stay tuned for that one as well.
Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson, Nelson Aguilar.
Oh, Nelson, that's right.
And J.J. Arceo Whiteside.
Yeah, sure. Who's our running backs?
Receivers. Running back is Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, and Corey Clement.
Yeah, under.
Yeah, I never heard
under.
of this. Yeah.
I know who Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard was a Bear last year. Was a pretty decent Bear, but hell, I'd still call it under. So all right, what about the Cowboys?
The Cowgirls are 9.
See,
here I'll give you all the 9 teams too. So the Bears, the Browns,
I like the Bears,
the Packers, the Steelers, the Vikings, and the Cowgirls are all 9s.
The Bears,
the Bears are over.
I like the Bears.
That's 3. They're going to win 3 games. They're going to win. They're going to beat Green Bay. They're going to beat the Vikings. And they're going to beat.
Yeah.
They're going to win. They're going to win the division all day long.
They might win 5 out of 6 of those. They probably win 5 out of 6 of those. Yeah, I think that's a really good one.
And then the Browns.
Browns, I think, is under. If you look at the Browns' schedule, if you could do a quick click and look at their schedule, their early season schedule is so brutal that I just don't see them winning 9 games. And I want to feel the hype.
Are you ready for it?
Sure.
Okay, game 1, Lions. That's preseason. I mean, game 1, Titans. They're home at the Titans.
That's a tough game.
Very tough game. I think Titans will beat them.
Okay.
Game 2, away for the Jets.
Okay, maybe 2-0, maybe.
Okay, game 3, Browns at home. Rams at home.
Rams are definitely a monster favorite in that game.
Ravens away.
Ravens will be favored in that game.
Niners away.
Tough one because you're on the road.
Seahawks home.
Seahawks in
Cleveland.
Cleveland will probably be the favorite in that one.
It's 10-13. It's not snowing yet, so it's not a big deal. Patriots away.
Patriots.
Broncos away.
Tough place to play, even though they might be a weaker team.
Bills at home.
Yeah, you know what? It's not as tough as I had heard it was, but I just don't see 9. I don't see 9.
Wait. Steelers, Dolphins, Steelers, Bengals, Cardinals. There's your win. Ravens and Bengals.
Are you dismissing the Cardinals this year?
Oh yeah.
See, I'm afraid to dismiss them. I'm afraid to do. Because you know how I am.
Actually, I'll give you their. You want their over under?
It's gonna be 5.5.
I know lower than that. Cardinals over under is 5.
Yeah,
just 5. I think they can do.
I'll take the over. It's gonna have a weak schedule. They're gonna have a weak schedule because they were the worst team in football last year. They're gonna have the last place schedule, and yeah, they have to play the Rams twice and they have to play the Seahawks twice. But man, I just think that there's gonna be an opportunity, and Kyler Murray seems like he's got that same Baker Mayfield type of moxie, whether you like it or not. He's gonna be confident. And
Okay, you give me your 5 wins here.
all right, go ahead.
Okay, you got the Lions at home,
That's a win.
Ravens away,
Okay.
Panthers at home,
That's a possible win.
Seahawks at home,
Okay. I'm still only going 2 there.
Bengals away,
That's 3.
Falcons at home.
Falcons are always tough.
Yeah.
I'll call. That's right. I'll call the Falcons on that one.
Giants away,
That's possible 4.
Saints away,
Okay, I'm still at 4.
Niners at home,
Possible 5.
Buccaneers away.
I'm calling that I'm already at 6
You're
games.
6-6. Okay, and we got Niners again, Rams, Steelers, Browns, Seahawks, Rams. So you got twice the Rams, and twice the Rams at the back half.
I do see a possible seven wins there, and obviously everything has to go the right way. You gotta remember that team has great skill position. That there's David Johnson and Larry Fitzgerald are going to help this guy out quite a bit. They've got a good defense. Have had historically in the last 10 years, even when they were bad last year, they had a good defense. They had no offense, so that's why I think there's a chance this actually happens. Like that 5 doesn't seem like it's that big to me. And like I said, there's a certain moxie to Kyler Murray that he reminds me of Russell Wilson in the sense that not because of size, not because of
all 4'3" of them.
All 4'3" of them, because of the fact that he's got that you don't believe. I'm going to show you. He's like, I'm going to show you vibe to him, and I think that's enough sometimes. He might get knocked out. He might get planted by Aaron Donald in the in his 3rd game whatever game when they play with him or whatever defensive end, and he might get put on his back and be out for the year.
He's not hitting the Rams till like game 10,
right? But you know what I'm saying. But there's going to be somebody who's going to try to go after him. But I think he's going to be so speedy that they're not going to be able to get him.
All right.
So all right, keep going.
Packers.
That's a weird one.
That's 9.
8 as a pack 9.
9.
I think under. I hate to say it, but I think we've seen the last of a good Aaron Rodgers-led team. I mean, unless they, I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening unless they go to a straight running back, a running back as their priority. Because Aaron Rodgers seems like he's just too stubborn.
5 of their first 7 games are at home.
That's good for them.
Yeah. Well, the first ones they played the Bears.
But wait, no. I mean, they want the advantage towards the end of the season, though, when it's snowing. But
yeah, they get the Bears, the Vikings.
Yeah, that's the first game of the year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bears and Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bears, Vikings, Broncos, Eagles, Cowboys, Lions, Raiders.
Very nice. Raiders. What are the Raiders?
The Raiders.
The Oaktown Raiders.
They are really bad. 6.
Can you still go under on a 6?
We went under last year on a 6.
I think we went under an 8 last year.
Oh, it's an 8 last year?
It was an 8 last year.
Oh, that was an easy bet. That's why.
Yes. We saw that and went, oh, hell no.
There's no way.
And I still think it's going to be man, if Antonio can get his feet right.
If Antonio plays, he doesn't want to play without the helmet.
So what is his deal now? Because I just read the top of the article. I didn't read the
article. The NFL has a brand new helmet, and he refuses to play without his old helmet. The helmet that's supposed to keep you safer and stuff. And he doesn't want to play. If he can't play with his old helmet, he won't play. So he said he might just retire.
Is Antonio Brown Kanye?
Antonio Brown has PSTD after Vontaze Burfict knocked him out.
That's what I read. That's what I had read.
That's all I
read yesterday. But that's the whole thing too. Is that I don't see like how do you can't give the money like that. Can he? I watched the shop. Right
shop, yeah.
on HBO, the LeBron show, where he has a bunch of athletes around, and he had Antonio Brown on there, and he sounded normal, like he sounded like he knew exactly what he was doing. Like I believe that Anthony Davis was on that one too, and they were basically talking about how you create your, even as an individual, you create your own path. You create your own way. Like everyone else has this this narrative of you, and you have to create your own because it's never going to be an accurate narrative. And I went, oh yeah, that's true. Somebody said that he missed a game because of some bullshit use, and that's what everybody ran with, whether you believe it or not, whether that actually happened or not. That's what was portrayed in the media, and that's what we had to believe because that's what we're told was the truth. And he's on this show talking about how it wasn't the truth, and I'm like, damn, like maybe he's right. But then I'm thinking maybe he's Kanye. Maybe he's crazy for crazy purpose. Maybe he's got some other endorsement deals. Maybe he's got something else. Maybe he's the kind of guy who just goes into a cryotherapy chamber without shoes on.
Yeah, that sounds like he'd do it.
Yes. Like I mean, if you're that crazy, it's hard to take your side. Antonio, if you're listening, no, I'm sorry. Antonio, I know you're listening. Please put some shoes on next time. Stop being, you don't have to go against the grain every single time on purpose. All right? You can call us in. Antonio, if you want to call 909-323-2626, give me a shout. I will talk to you man to man, brother to brother. Appreciate that. B, who's our next team?
The Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys, 9.
They are 9.
That's a great number over if Zeke plays. It's a great number under if he doesn't play.
They're plus 100 on the over.
Plus 100. That's even money.
Yeah, even money.
So what's the under?
Negative 120.
Yeah, so the money's going towards the under because they don't think Zeke's going to play. And it's hard for me to say at this point that they're going to pay him in the next 2 weeks, but I hope they do because I think it's a mistake if you don't. And like I said, we were talking about that earlier, but Zeke's one of those guys. I wouldn't pay Melvin Gordon. I'm a Charger fan. I wouldn't pay Melvin Gordon. I'd pay Zeke.
I was thinking what if the Chargers traded for Zeke? Melvin Gordon and Zeke, the swap right there.
We would have to give up something else. I hate to say it. And they'd still both want new contracts. So how do you do that?
I think Zeke's a better running back.
Zeke's a way better running back.
So you pay him.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Look, the Dallas Cowboys are a shitty team without Zeke. They are just an average team, and Dak is a below-average quarterback without him. When he's on the team and he's running the ball well, they're a very good team, and Dak is a very good quarterback. I'm not talking about like elite status, but he's a good quarterback. So you need him. You need him for these next 3 to 5 years, solid, running him the ball, make him the focal point of your offense. And if you need to get somebody else besides Amari Cooper, oh well. Like, I know you traded number 1 for it, but it's done. Like, cut your loss. Like, Amari Cooper's a good receiver. Amari Cooper is to the Cowboys what Melvin Gordon is to the Chargers. Exactly. You like to have him on your team, but you don't need to have him on your team. I believe Zeke. You need to have Zeke on your team. So, I just got somebody on the thing said no. I don't even know what that means. Like, I think it's absolutely yes. And if you're gonna fight me on it, you better come out with some 909-323-2626 if you want to tell me no. I'll talk to you. I'll disrespect you in person. I have no problem with that.
I think this is the easiest bet right here.
Which one's that?
The Vikings.
The Vikings 9?
They're 9.
Vikings are so inconsistent.
Under.
And what is it? The king of the not winning every non-big game. He's just not a great quarterback.
The Vikings have to play the Packers, and I don't think the Packers will be that good, but they're going to split the Packers. They got to play the Bears, and the Lions should do better this year.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way the Bears are going to win that division hands down. But at 9, nah, that's an under.
Yeah, Cousins, he's just not that good.
No, he's not. He's not even a good game manager. He's just getting paid to be there. He's a stopgap for to find a real quarterback.
They paid him 3 years, fully guaranteed money at $35 million a year.
That's their dumbasses.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but it's just one of those things where that's too much. All right. What's our next team?
How about the Houston Texans?
Houston Texans, I think they won the division last year. I think it should be somewhere around 9.5, 10.
They're 8.5.
What the hell?
I'm not even kidding you. That's your other easy money.
Yeah.
And they're plus 140 on the over.
We got to write this down.
Plus 140 on the over.
We got to write this down because we did this last year. We made a little bit of money. We got to do this. We got to write this down. We're going Houston over.
Wait, let me say the Houston schedule though.
But when the NFL, unless you're playing Tampa Bay and the Raiders every weekend, and the Cardinals, you're pretty much it's a tough game.
Ooh, Houston schedule. Okay, week 1 Saints.
Oh, okay.
Week 2 Jaguars.
That's a win. Lock it up.
3 Chargers.
Wherever that game is, is whoever the favorite is.
LA is never a favorite wherever they're home. Even though
I
don't think the Chargers will take him out. I don't think Texans travel like anybody else do. So.
No. But I'm saying whoever the home team is will be the favorite.
Chargers
in that
are
game.
home.
Yeah, so that's still only one win there.
Okay, Panthers.
I like that. 2 wins.
Falcons.
3 wins.
Chiefs.
3 wins.
Colts.
Depends on where that game is.
Colts home.
3 wins. They're 3
Raiders.
and 4. 4 wins. They're 4-4.
Jaguars again.
5-4.
Ravens.
6-4.
Colts at
7-4.
Patriots at Houston.
7-8 or 7-5.
Broncos at Houston.
8-5.
Titans away.
They're 8-6.
Texans versus Bucks. There's your 9.
There's my 9. Lock it up.
There's your 9.
Houston over. I need somebody in Vegas. I need anybody in Vegas right now to make some bets for us. We got two locks already, so I like it. I like the Cowboys under too. God, they need to sign Zeke. Maybe they'll figure it out by week 3 and they'll run off 8 in a row though. That might be tough.
San Francisco 49ers, 8 wins.
That's a lot. That's a lot for a team that he won 5 out of 6 starts. Jimmy the Dream.
Yeah, but
Jimmy the Dream won 5 out of 6.
The third game.
He got hurt in the first game last year.
And they won 4 last year.
Yes. Niners under. And the Niners stadium is.
Here's your two cherry bets. Niners at 8, Jaguars at 8.
I like that one as well.
You think Jaguars over?
No, not at all. I mean,
I think they're both under.
Yeah, because you're gonna. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. You're gonna put. What the hell is his name? It's so forgettable. What's the quarterback's name?
And the Jaguars?
No, yeah, the old Philly quarterback.
Oh, Nick Foles.
Yeah, Nick Foles. He doesn't perform well when he's 100% the starter. It's been proven. He's got to come in and be the relief pitcher. He's Kelly Jansen. He's Mariano Rivera. He's not the starter. It's just not going to go well. And I guarantee you, I don't even know who their backup is anymore because their backup is not Blake Bortles because he's a backup for the damn Rams now. It's pretty sad. All right,
I think that's a great backup though.
All right, keep going.
Let's go. The Jets. Jets.
Jets are going to be about 6.5.
They're 7.5.
Ooh, that's a big jump.
That's a 4-win jump from last year. They had 4 wins last year.
They're telling you basically
they think Darnold and Bell are going to bring you
that they're going to be a 500 team.
Yeah. That
Darnold with one more year on him, and then Bell with his stability will make them a 5-win. 4 more wins. I'm still going under on that one.
Broncos with Flacco.
Yeah, that's
7 wins.
7. That's about right.
Yeah,
I think he's look. Flacco's good enough to win some games.
Yeah,
he is, and that defense with Chubb and what's the best spectacle guy?
I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
he was in Old Spice commercial.
Yeah, he's in all that. He won a Super Bowl. He's a Super Bowl MVP. God damn it. Yeah, that's what happens when you go to Vegas. That's what happens when you wake up in Nevada and you try to do a show that same night. So, cheers. Wait, wrong one. Sorry. Cheers. It's kind of warm now.
Salud. Here's a good one for you.
Yep.
Cincinnati Bengals 6.
I don't know who the Bengals have.
They have nobody. And they finally fired Marlon Lewis.
They still have AJ Green. They still have the Red Rocket.
Yeah, those guys have been so good.
Mixon's good.
They are the best fantasy football pickups you can think of.
Mixon's good. I can see that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Leave that one alone.
Dolphins 4.5.
Under. The Dolphins may be the worst team. The only thing the Dolphins literally are pulling a major league, and they're trying to suck for Tua. They basically got rid of everybody that they possibly could. They traded away Jarvis Landry. They traded away they picked up Rosen. And
Rosen's not that bad.
No, he's not. But when there's nothing else on the team, it's going to be tough to look good. I think Miami under 4.5. Oh, what's the plus? What's the plus minus on that?
Miami plus 110 on the under, minus 130 on the over.
So the money is going to the over because it's hard to only win 4 games.
It's really hard to win 4 games. I mean, the Cardinals won 3 last year, but they did okay.
And 2 of them were late, I believe.
New York Football Giants 6.
I think it's a nice over. We thought it was an over last year too, though.
We did think it was over last year, but I don't know. Is Eli still going to fuck things up?
I don't know. I mean, I hate to be one of those people that see something in preseason and goes, "Oh, that wasn't bad." But Daniel Jones actually looked pretty good. I happened to get home today, and my dad was watching a game, and it was the Giants versus the Jets, and I went, "Is this game on live?" And he goes, "Yeah, I think so." And it played yesterday, but yeah, I said, "I'll bet you, and I'll give you 8 points. I'll take the Giants and give you 8 points." They won by 9. But yeah, no, I just think he looked like a professional quarterback out there. You know, he didn't look, the passes were smooth. You know, obviously there's not a lot of pressure in the preseason, but yeah. So I just love Saquon so much. I think Saquon is one of those difference makers, just like Zeke is. And you know what? When he's gonna be so much of your offense is him, and he's gonna take a lot of pressure off the quarterbacks. So
and he makes good commercials.
Yes, he does.
Did we do the Seattle Seahawks?
No,
8.5.
I like that number. I like that number to go slightly over. I think they're a 9-10 win team.
I think they're always a 9-10 win team
Yeah.
as long as they have Russell Wilson.
Yes. The Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll.
That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah.
They had a shitty O-line, and they still were able to pull out 10 wins.
Yeah. Hawks over. I'm doing Hawks over. Rams over. Yeah. I don't have too many overs.
Do you remember Niners under?
Yeah, I got the Niners under. I got the
Niners under, Jacksonville under.
Yep. Jets under. Miami. I got Miami under too. I got Vikings under. Yeah.
Buffalo Bills.
That's a tough one.
7.
Woo-hoo. Woo. They were like 5-win team last year.
6-win team last
They
year.
were 6-win team. I still think they're gonna be a 6-win team. Yeah. What about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
6.5.
New coach, same quarterback that you kept on benching last year.
Yeah, but this coach is a QB whisperer.
They're all QB whispers when they have a good QB. Adam Gase is the coach of the damn Jets because he
Crazy Eyes Gates.
he got Peyton Manning to perform well when he had him. I mean, come on. Ah, man.
Crazy Eyes Gates.
I only trust coaches that go from one team to another and still do well. Like, I feel like it's all about, like, hey, what I got with the players I got right now and that. So, yeah, but shit. There's a lot of under and over opportunities out there. We might have to hit a basketball. If CBA can get his butt over here next week, we might have to do the basketball under and overs too. So
I'll do that all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. So there was one bet that I was telling you about earlier that I thought was a fantastic bet at the sports book at the Flamingo. They had a bet where the team from California will win the championship. And I forget what the plus number was. It was a plus number, and it was pretty damn impressive. I told the wife to put the house money on there, and we put $20 on it. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. So it's getting to the point in the evening where we start winding down. We start talking about Sandy Pantalones. She's back there. She's going to be talking about like some relationship stuff about probably about the size of your manhood and how not let it affect you.
Actually, it's the second stage of relationships.
Oh, second stage. We're talking about the second stage of relationships. Is that like when we get
she's going through a 5-part series right now.
Oh, 5 parts. Well, the first part was which one was what, getting to know you.
The first part of the relationship, first stage of relationships.
Oh, so we're just talking about not just getting to know you. We already know each other, and we're starting to sleep with each other, and we don't know where it's going yet. That's the first part.
She said, "Yeah."
All right. The second part is we've kind of made a commitment to each other, and we're still not sure where this is going yet. Yeah.
So the second stage is differentiation, basically where the partners become aware of their differences and things like that, and how to relate with that type of stuff.
Just find a partner that exactly matches you. It's perfect. It's
that's
just like
real easy to do.
Just like I did. It's fantastic.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. I didn't get that crazy look at all this weekend.
Of course you didn't.
Whew. Yeah. But no, it's been a different kind of night because no CBA. We had to like kind of talk about sports and not be as funny as we usually are. But hey, we pulled it off. So I'm proud of that fact. I feel like I just came back from, I didn't get my Purple Heart. Came back from war. Appreciate that, and appreciate everyone listening out there. Spending a little bit of time with us, chiming in a little bit online. Appreciate y'all. Everybody who's on there right now. Cynthia, Rogelio, somebody like that. Roberta, my wife. Hey, she's still there, and the Jakester. So appreciate everybody listening and checking us out, and we'll be back next week. This is the Jew. That's B, and CBA is still in Vegas somewhere. Thanks for listening to Kaotic Sports. We're out. Peace.